Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Nonsense. Have you ever been in a situation where you're about to have people over and you're going to serve food and you go to throw everything together and you realize that one of your main ingredients is past the expiration date and there's no time to run to the store or replace it? What do? Is there a process you go through? Do expiration dates not really matter to you? Where do you stand on the subject? Well, Jenn, Devlin, and I decided to take this topic on and discuss all the nonsense around expiration dates. I know we often say to comment, and I'm realizing that some of the sites that the podcast is on don't have a place for comments. So if you want to comment on any of the shows, you can find us on Instagram at NowThatsNonsense, or you can shoot us an email at NowThatsNonsense@gmail.com. Now, without any further introductory nonsense, please enjoy the show.
Check, 1, 2.
What up, player?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to Nonsense. I'm your host for tonight. My name is Todd Devlin. This is my second episode back, and it's great to be here. I'm with two of my favorite people in the world. I'm here with Jenn Vitello and Kurt Becker. Jenn, how you doing?
Dev, it's great seeing you. It really is. I'm so happy that we're all hanging out. It's been long overdue. So, yeah, this is awesome.
Great.
I'm great.
Now, Kurt, he's the king of the chart, ladies and gentlemen, but ladies first, Kurt. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. It's Friday night, and Jenn made fabulous drinks.
Oh, thank you for mentioning that.
And we're all free. We fun packed already. We wanted for Devlin's only second show, we wanted a fun pack pre-show.
Yeah.
And keep it extra light. So.
But I would like to, I'm so glad you mentioned the cocktail, because I whipped up a new creation this evening thanks to Dev. He gave me the idea for this gin basil strawberry smash.
Yep.
So I did that. I muddled some basil.
She went to work. That's what you need to know.
Yeah, I cut up half a lemon, half a lime, some strawberries, blackberries, and some fresh peaches. Like nothing better than local Pennsylvania peaches. And blended that all together. And I used Kurt made a muddler. A muddler.
I made a muddler out of stone from the river.
He did. And I love it. It's great. So, and then with a little bit of club soda.
Yeah.
And
cheers on there. Cheers on there.
Cheers.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. I wonder if you guys ever see us doing a cheers, maybe we'll do that in a promo. If you notice something weird, or you don't, or maybe it takes you a couple times to see something weird, the way we toast.
I know what you're talking about. Nobody say anything more. Just see if you notice it when the video does come out. Why are we here today? Besides that it's Friday, we like each other, we're hanging out.
It's an excellent question, and one I have an answer for.
Ooh.
Today's topic, we're going to talk about expiration dates. Now, when you first think about it, who the hell wants to talk about expiration dates? It's ridiculous.
Everyone.
So mundane. But if you start talking to people, expiration dates, it's a hot topic.
It is a hot
topic. I can talk about expiration dates all day.
It's always a hot topic, especially if you're a young kid and you have grandparents and you go to eat something at their house. I feel like a BS poll, 50% of grandparents have way much more expired stuff than other people. Remember that time we went to your grandmother's house, Jenn, in Inverness?
No, but I remember when we went, yes.
Her neighbor made cookies, which was super nice. She made cookies for her. Your grandmother's grandchildren were coming in to visit with her, and the neighbor heard, and she made cookies. It was beautiful. That's such a sweet, grandmotherly, thoughtful thing to do. But I know when people get older, you tend to cook less. And maybe she hadn't used the oil in a while. And the cookies tasted like turpentine.
Oh, I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I remember that. And oil, when it goes bad, smells like turpentine.
Well,
I'm not sure. I may say even I think parents are more likely to have expired stuff than grandparents.
I would think that things would disappear quicker with a family.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about my own grandma. Like, she's always at the food store. So...
Yeah, she would never have anything
she
expired.
doesn't have anything expired.
There's two.
And I think about my parents and I'm like, sorry, Mom and Dad, but you're definitely... And I know, Kurt, your parents have stuff in their house still, I bet, from like 2012.
I used to get yelled at. Finish the old one first.
Yeah.
So we didn't have expired stuff. We had 3 brothers, and we didn't have expired stuff. But you had to finish the old one first.
I'm a mix of myself, any typical younger person who keeps an eye on expiration dates, especially with certain products. I want to get into later what products I don't think matter and what products matter the most, and then what are the gray areas. I would love to get into that.
See, this topic has just, it's a well.
I fully agree.
So, but I'm a mix of my parents, especially, and I can only speak from personal experience. 51 seems to be the magic age for me, maybe 49, 50, 51, where I really just stopped looking, and I got to it when I got to it. So if I haven't used it, I don't go through, I don't know how people keep stuff that isn't expired. Is it like a process people go through?
Well, what are you thinking about when you're talking about this? What items do you have in mind as you're saying? Well, it's not something I think about.
I'm not at this age, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't look at items until I'm going to use them. The older I get, the more I'm like, what really, really matters and what really, really do I want to put my attention on? And so expiration dates can wait till I get to them.
Well, I have to say, for me, expiration dates on food that does go bad matter.
This is up for debate, though. What is the food that goes bad?
Yeah.
Because we all have a different opinion. What's your hardline expiration date?
Mold?
Yeah, what's
Mold?
your... All right,
No,
okay.
listen, this is the deal.
Sour, chunky milk.
There's
a lot.
Well, there's produce, and
produce.
you know, like that's an obvious. And I am a hawk about produce. I am all up in that because I buy fresh stuff every week. So, I'm like, I'm on like this routine where I know exactly how many like a pint of strawberries is going to get me through to, you know, based off of like my fruit salads that I make. So there's that. But then what I think of that's like questionable are the things in the fridge like ketchup, salad dressing, you know, those types of mayo or whatever, sriracha.
All those I agree, except for mayo. Now, I have a bias against mayo, but I don't like it. But to me, if any condiment gets bad, if left...
Well, what's defined bad?
It can make mayonnaise bad can make you sick.
No,
diarrhea, I think.
Oh, no.
Wait, all right, here we go. You kind of touched on it on one thing, and Jen, you touched on another thing. Devlin, you were touching on the signs to look for, and you were going through the kind of the groups, produce, and so I'd like to do both. Are you an expiration datist, Devlin? Are you like, and mayonnaise goes bad, which is defined by one day after the expiration date, or is mayonnaise and everything else up for scrutiny? Does it have mold? Let me smell it. Da-da-da-da. Like, how do you determine? How do you determine?
I have to say, I find with foods that expiration dates are accurate. I believe that I can tell when a food is good and bad. The expiration date, it may still be good. A day after, maybe. But you got to get rid of it after that. Like, no joke.
So what is that for you?
I ain't even like an egg a day overdue.
Wait, so a hardline on every product? Like across the board?
Yeah.
Well, no, like cheese, you could look, see if there's mold forming. If it's still
So let me ask
fresh.
you, why does mayonnaise and eggs get the axe the day after, but cheese you'll give them the eye?
Eggs are dangerous. Eggs are dangerous.
All right.
There's eggs and oil and
How about mayonnaise? It's the egg factor.
Yeah. Eggs, you don't play around.
We're on to you.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
If I had any chicken thing that had an expiration date, any chicken thing.
That's disgusting. Absolutely. That's like a hard line.
That's a hard.
Ew.
So we're saying like
chicken thing.
So animal products, fish, animal.
Oh my
products,
god!
It sounds like
100%. You better. You know what? You should.
Right,
I would even question it on the day of expiration and be like, you know what? Probably going to pass anyway. Like, I don't eat meat.
And
but
produce that I eat
that's the
fruits.
opinion.
Fruits don't have expiration dates. You just buy an apple.
Well, they have a shelf life of could be 3 to 5 days. Or
I have a great question for you, Jen, because you're the fruit lady. What is your criteria for fruit? If it had an expiration date of a week, and would you listen to the expiration date, or would you be like...
I know my fruit. I'm in tune with it. So
what are your signs for people who aren't in tune with their fruit? Help them.
I think it's... I'm thinking about strawberries. Mm-hmm. They can start to get a weird color and texture.
They get that growth.
Yeah.
With 2 strawberries are next to each other?
Oh, yeah. There's
fuzz?
also
Is
the
it the
fuzz.
fuzz?
But I'm talking about an
bad.
individual strawberry gets like it looks dried out, or the seeds are super prominent. You don't want that.
It's shrivelly. You don't like shrivelly.
And it's soft to the touch, hard
fruit?
and soft.
We don't want the shrivelies, the squishies. What else?
Raspberries turn to mash.
Yeah.
But they're good in oatmeal.
It's like the squishies.
The mash is good.
And then the fuzz is like a hard pass. Something could be a little squishy, but it's like on the firmer side.
You can cut the squishy away.
You can cut the squishy away. Or like a peach that's bruised. It's got a little bit of a tinge of brown, but it's not like dark brown. You're like, oh yeah, that's like garbage.
So it sounds like animal products were like hard past expiration date, fruit and vegetables.
What about yogurt?
Fruit and vegetables probably a visual thing, right?
Yogurt goes with, I guess, animal products, but
I feel
there's a hard line on yogurt.
You know what? I find the yogurt, even say if it's what was I eating? Those Siggy. It was delicious. I would get the vanilla cinnamon flavor, and then I would make that with my yogurt, with my fruit, and make little parfaits. And I almost feel like a week after the expiration date, and it was still perfectly fine.
Wow.
100%. Because it's kind of yogurt's already fermented. So if you open it and there's mold, that's the dead giveaway. But other than that, it's really not
That's a fair point.
a tell, that's the tell.
I find that organic dairy gets bad slower. Just what I find.
Yeah, because if you look on I don't know if this is true.
The expiration dates are longer.
Yeah, the expiration dates are a lot longer. Yeah. Milk might be 2 weeks, and organic milk might be 2 months. I love that. I have a kind of a simple rule for everything. Expiration dates almost don't matter to me, and it's just being factual, being real. They don't matter to me, but I 100% trust my nose. I 100% trust my eyes, and if it comes to it, I 100% trust my taste. To me, those are the things. Expiration dates, to me, suggestions. You could say with meat, I don't think I'd ever keep meat for longer than a week. That even seems too long. So frozen longer, but yeah. So everything's kind of like a sight, taste.
I've known that about you. I think our whole life.
And that's why you give me everything. And
I want to bring up. So because of that, Kurt's also the taster. And you need to have a taster. Yeah. All right, so now let's move into tasting.
Yeah, you the taster.
So we've established what our, boundaries are with the expiration dates. But, do you go into that next step of, when the time comes? Do you toss it or do you taste it?
You don't taste it. You have to smell it first.
Yeah, it's
the
sight.
Nose.
It's sight first.
Okay, so there's a strategy
then
here.
Nose.
Yes.
If you're being smart, then taste.
Yeah, agreed.
Someone who just jumps out and tastes first just likes having a good time in a weird way.
Yeah, gets that kicks in a way that I wouldn't like for myself.
They're the person who's like, "I'll taste it" from the other room.
Yeah. Oh God!
I think you're like whispering. I think this milk is bad. I'll taste it.
Does that exist in the real world?
Yeah, there were those ETs that show at those ETs, and Alien Nation. They loved the sour milk.
What? I've never heard of that.
There was some show with gross. ETs, and they were living among us, and they liked the sour milk was the bomb.
Out of all things expired, sour milk freaks me out the absolute most.
It's disgusting. It stinks.
I don't think there's anything worse.
We had a yogurt the other day.
Oh,
How old was it?
That was probably 3 weeks.
3 weeks old, and we hadn't opened it in maybe a week and a half. And
oh God, it smelled so bad.
Did you have any? Wait, I need to know. I need to know.
I thought
Take me back to
maybe.
the scene. Oh, did you have a mindfulness of it when you took it out?
I saw the expiration date and I
alright.
was like, let's see how this goes. And I opened it. It's like, maybe. And then as soon as I opened it, I was like, whoa, that's for real.
There was a stink bomb in the kitchen.
I'm surprised
like
you
a
didn't
cloud.
heat a yogurt expiration date. I find, yes, there are suggestions. Maybe you get a day, maybe you get less a day. Like salad, sometimes the organic salad you get.
Yes. That's
that
true.
red leaf lettuce, it's
if it
bad.
gets,
It,
wet.
turns to
and-
mush.
Yeah, you can tell. That's a visually.
But you can
But
still pick
the,
out.
the expiration date is accurate. If not, it gives it a little bit more than it should. That's true. I've done experiment after experiment after experiment.
Yeah, it's hard to get
quality
on with a thing of
organic
lettuce.
produce. I found that. The quality organic produce. I found that to be true.
No, but
Except for grapes. Every time I've bought
Oh, yeah.
organic
What is
grapes,
up?
they turn moldy like within 2 days. And I was just having a conversation with friends at work, and they said the same thing.
Look, that is something about that place. I'm sorry to say it, and not the produce stand, wherever the produce comes from, because we bought organic grapes from like a Wegmans or something, and it was a big container of them, and they were
Yeah, they
firm
lasted.
and juicy, and they didn't get mold.
I've
So
never
that
had
was
organic
weird.
grapes that went bad ever, but I eat them.
That's something about that place. Maybe it's by a lot of. Maybe the farm is by a lot
That's
of old
weird.
Maybe it's
factories,
just a
and there's
poor
mold
crop.
in the area. Like,
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just a poor crop.
And-
You know, global warming. It could
So,
Yeah.
what does it take
All right, wait,
for
wait.
you to taste something? That's what I want to know.
You asking
be.
me?
It has to pass the
Oh, oh.
sight and smell.
No, I think what you're saying, what are the steps that lead to a taste? Like, I'm looking and I don't see too much giveaways of like, mold, moisture, like it looks dry, whatever it is. It looks clear of sight. And then it's got to pass the smell test, and it can't register anything. It can register almost on the smell test even, and I might still go to taste. Is that what you're asking? Or
And then when you taste, do you go in like
No.
scared?
Oh, yeah, it's very-
Definitely. I'm always scared.
Yeah.
I'm always scared.
you gotta go in tippy toe. Like you
Yeah.
gotta, you don't
I'm always scared of
guzzle.
something.
Like I gotta taste it good.
Is it yeah.
Take a little nibble, see if it's good.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got to make the
What's
face.
this? I don't know. I can't taste anything. I took too small a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I want to know? I want to know if there's any listeners out there where you're in a group of people and nobody wants to taste it, and you have some kind of thing to decide who's tasted. I want to know if that exists, because in my life, someone's always been the taster. Growing up, it's my mom. I feel like moms were probably the tasters.
I was never the taster.
Yeah. Then for Jen and I'm definitively the taster.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I don't
absolutely
know.
are.
I don't. She asks, and I don't care for some reason. Yeah, but would it? I
I'm
like to
so
know.
appreciative, by the way. I really am.
And I'm so appreciative of you that I know that's true about me.
What happened today? Kurt, this
Yeah.
chocolate's been in the closet.
I'll
Is
eat it.
good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll eat it. So I don't think I even asked about the date. But I like it. Jen's been stepping up the game and tasting more stuff. Even though she knows fully I'll taste it, she tasted something recently. It was pretty nice.
What did I taste? I remember tasting something, but
Yogurt.
no. Ew.
Devlin,
Yeah.
if you have people over and you have something, will you throw out this seems to be expired?
Yeah, definitely.
Will you be open? Like, what's your scene there? If it seems to be expired, you throw it out. Or if you're with good friends, will you be like, hey, anyone mind tasting this? Is this like, or will you taste it? Like, how would you go
No,
with that?
I wouldn't serve it.
Oh, you're a hardline. Ah, wow.
I could do it if I have.
He's been saying he's a hard line the whole time.
If I have.
This guy is like got tight reins on expiration dates.
If I have milk, half and half for coffee, and I'm home alone, and it's like one day after the expiration date, I will unscrew it. I will smell it, and because it's coffee tells you if it's good or bad.
You pour it in the coffee.
Yeah.
It floats up in a weird way.
But
Yeah.
I'm almost sure that even before I pour it, it's okay if it's okay. But then after the second day, you're pushing your luck. I don't want to ruin a cup of coffee. I'm throwing it out,
Yeah.
and that's it. If I have company, except for one time because I didn't know, I would open my new half and half.
Yeah, you
for
got
the
to get
company.
new.
I was curious. Like, you don't think I know Devlin and his expiration dates?
Yeah.
Now here's
That's why it
something I'm
breaks-
not a hardliner on: drugs, Tylenol. They all have an expiration date.
Oh,
You read my mind. I was
Yeah.
going to bring that up. next?
Yeah, I don't adhere to those. I take ibuprofen.
Okay. I've heard some bad things about ibuprofen. So every now and again, when I don't do it from alcohol and I need like an aspirin, I'll take Tylenol. Really? Because I have Tylenol and ibuprofen, but...
What did you hear about ibuprofen?
I hear it's not good. Maybe it raises your heart, your blood pressure. Maybe it does something to your hearing somehow.
Your hearing?
Yes. I again, this is nonsense. There's no facts. I don't remember reading a specific medical study, but I remember hearing something about hearing.
So it's hearsay.
Yeah. Hearsay.
Okay,
it's
good.
Alleged by someone or something.
Allegedly.
Somewhere that maybe it's not good for hearing, kind of. And maybe it's not good for your blood pressure. And it's definitely not good for your stomach.
Yeah, I know that.
That's for sure. This is the reason I brought it up. I took Tylenol for a headache the other day. I didn't want to take ibuprofen. And I was like, oh, it's still pretty new. I looked at the expiration date. It's 2019. The expiration date is 2017. I hardly ever take ibuprofen or Tylenol. But 2017.
Wow, that's...
And I was like, oh, man, I guess I have to get more. But it worked. My headache went away.
You still took it. And 2 years expired.
And I took it again, and it worked again.
Oh.
I almost don't want to believe it worked, but it worked. I would have thought it wouldn't have worked. I would have thought.
Yeah.
Because you're an expiration date guy.
Yes, but not for drugs now.
Yeah.
Because some of the pharmaceuticals, you can have that for 3 years. It's all chemicals. It doesn't know bad.
Oh,
Jen, what's your take on pharmaceuticals? Expiration dates. How late will you go? It sounds like you're good
I'll
with
go
2
pretty
years.
late. I really will. Because you know why? I don't like drugs. I don't like taking them. So at one point everything was just had dust on it. So I threw everything out, and then I started to acquire things like maybe cold and sinus or something. Mm-hmm. Or it's always good to have Lactaid in the house for people who are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, that's thoughtful.
I like having that in case,
Do you ever take it before ice cream?
No.
No, we don't
I'm
take it.
not lactose intolerant.
We know people who aren't, so it's nice when they go, I forgot my pills. And you're like, well, we have pills.
Yeah.
That is nice. If I knew people who were like that, I would also have pills for them.
But so things like that, I can go years past the expiration date and I'd still take it. But I feel like maybe the allergy meds might be the ones that you want fresh because, allergies are no joke and you just want that potent.
I have to say I've never taken an allergy medicine that's worked the way it's supposed to.
I've never had allergies until a year or two ago.
Yeah. And
they were the kind where I wanted to rip my nose off my face because I was so itchy. My eyes were all jacked up. It was so awful.
Yeah. I know people that suffer.
Allegra, and I do the Flonase, and the two of them, I got through it. I got through the season.
What's Allegra? It's just an allergy medicine.
It's an allergy med, and it really, bothers me to take stuff. But when it comes down to it, and you're suffering,
you gotta be able to breathe.
I don't care.
You got to be able to breathe.
Yeah,
that's number one. What do you have to say, Kurt?
When it comes to meds, I'm just going to say things like it is. I don't care about their expiration date when it comes to something that's dry and hard.
Yes.
It's not going anywhere.
It's true. Loses its potency. Does it? Does it?
Yeah, so I don't... It just doesn't matter.
10 years, maybe.
If someone told me something was going to kill me, right up kill me, yeah. But I don't really care. It's not going to... It doesn't really matter.
Well, this has been really fun hanging with you guys. And I'd love to hear, what some listeners think about what's their take on expiration dates. So hit us up.
Good. Do we miss something? Did we miss something about the expiration dates that you'd like us to address?
Yes. What's your stance on expiration? Maybe we could set up a poll at some point.
Yeah.
Hard line or soft liner? Food, hard line of food, hard line. Maybe you got a story. Who knows?
Yeah. I'd love to. It's fascinating. It's a topic we could go on and on about.
Isn't everything fascinating?
It is. But you know what's even more fascinating? That I'm dreaming up this pizza pie. And so I'd like to go and make that because I think it's going to be delicious.
Yeah, it's pizza night here at the Bectello's.
Shea Bectello pizza night.
Yep.
All right, I guess we'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining us. This has been Kurt with
Todd Devlin.
Jen.
Until next time, everyone. Peace.
Yahoo!
And namaste.